Hey guys, Toxic Garden here, and today I'm bringing you a gameplay that I got a couple of days ago on the game Black Ops 6. And as you can see, I'm playing Domination on Raid. I think it's a Ground War Domination game, I'm not too sure on that one though. But I actually end up going to 66 and for 7 in it with, I think, 30 defends, which is the highest I've ever got. And the class setup I'm using for this is the Vector K10 with extended clip suppressor and maybe full grip. I can't remember because I got this a couple of days ago. And I've pressed these since then, so I don't have the cards on me. And then I'm not using a secondary, but I'm using two Black Hats, and perks I'm most likely using are Ghost, Hardline, Toughness, and Engineer. Now I'm using Engineer because the Black Hat is a very useful equipment for getting, if you run out of ammo, you could just hack one of their bouncing betties and get a couple of kills with it. Or you can hack their kill streaks, and it will all add to your score streaks. So it makes it a lot easier to get those high score streaks, like the Lodestar, the VTOL Warship, the Dogs, or the Swarm. As you can see, I'm just hacking some of the bouncing betties that they placed on B. And the kill streaks I'm running in this game are the Hellstorm missile with the Lightning Strike and the Lodestar. And first of all, I just want to talk a bit about the Lightning Strike. So before the patch, the Lightning Strike was one of the best kill streaks in the game, as when you used it, the first half a second or so, it would show up the enemies on your radar, their exact position, and there was no delay for the Lightning Strike coming in, so you'd most likely get 3 or 4 kills with it. Ever since the patch, there's been nearly a second delay for the Lightning Strike to come in, which means you have to guess where the enemy are going to be going and put it there, which makes it a lot more difficult to get the kills with it. But I'm running these kill streaks because the Hellstorm missile is a very good one, get you a couple of kills, which will get you your Lightning Strike, and then your Lightning Strike will also get you a couple of kills, and then the Lodestar is pretty much just you have to do what you did to get your Hellstorm missile just again, and it doesn't really make a difference. As you can see, I'm just capturing B, and look, I only managed to get 1 kill with that one, but it still gets me my Lightning Strike because they are only 2 or 3. They're only about 50 points between. As you can see, that I've died 2 or 3 times already this gameplay, which means there's not many more deaths to go, as we're only a quarter way through the game. And we actually end up losing this game. I'm not entirely sure how we did it, as my friend got 6 captures and I got 7, and with 30 defends, I don't think you should exactly be losing a game. And I think here's another death coming up, yeah, just there, and now I think is when I go on my little streak to get my first Lodestar. As in this game I do get 2 Lodestars, which is always good to get, because they'll each get you about 10 or more kills, unless you get shot down, which my second one actually does. So yeah, and at the moment I think in this gameplay I'm second prestige. It was just before the Double XP weekend came out, so unfortunately I wouldn't be getting double my XP, as I did get quite a lot of XP from this game, as you can imagine, with 66 kills. Now the reason I'm running the Vector, the main reason is to get it gold, because I'm going for SMG's Diamond, but another reason is it is an extremely good gun. As you can see, it's got fairly low recoil, and with the suppressor, it's got quite good fire rate, which means running the suppressor on it's not really going to make much of a difference because of its high fire rate. I mean, it will just lessen the recoil, and the damage won't be too effective. Now, I'm running the extended clip as well because the Vector doesn't have a exactly high ammo capacity, so running fast mag or extended clip is always a good idea. And I may be running grip, I'm not entirely sure, but if I am, that is because then obviously less recoil means better accuracy, and in those long distance kills which you sometimes get with the Vector, it always helps to have useful recoil. As you can see, I'm on my second streak here, and as you can see, 2 triples, 1 with the Hellstorm, 1 with the Lightning Strike. That's always a good thing, and as you can see, we have been dominated here, but they actually end up getting both of those flags. And instead of my combat knife, I've actually picked up an M27, which is an extremely decent assault rifle. It's got alright damage, but is very accurate, which means that I can get these kills, which if I just had my Vector or my combat knife, I obviously wouldn't be able to get it with the combat knife, but it would be extremely difficult to get with the Vector, as long range isn't exactly its most important way to use. And see, after the first round, I think I'm on around 20 something kills, and we're winning quite comfortably, so I didn't think we were gonna lose this game. As you can see here, just at the start, boring gameplay, so I'm gonna fast forward this for a bit, and then come back around here, and there's still no one. And as you can see, this is the route I always take. I'll just run around here and then shoot that glass, which doesn't look like it's there at the moment, but actually is. I get inside just because they had a hellstorm. You just get down the glass, run down here, and no one really usually looks there. I think they've looked more over the past couple of days. I pick off some people on B. I'm 1 kill of my lodestar, which I get there, which gives me my first lodestar, and then I accidentally reload when I have 4 shots left in, which probably would have killed him. And see, here's my first lodestar, and I'm just going to fast forward this because lodestars aren't exactly the most exciting game to watch, just picking people off. So yeah, what I want to mainly talk about today is what are your guys' thoughts on Black Ops 2 at the moment? It's been out for about a month and a half, and I was just wondering, do you guys like it? Is it your favourite COD, or is it not a very good game in your opinion? For me, I would say that it is a very good game, but there are some things they can improve on, like the connection's not the greatest, and there are some other things that they could massively improve on, like the spawning is, in my opinion, the worst of all the CODs, because I've been killed many a time by someone just spawning right next to me and then just picking me off. As you can see now, I'm just capping B flag. I thought that guy died, but obviously not. And also, the matchmaking doesn't seem to be the greatest in this game, because I continuously got into lobbies where people are just not doing anything, they're just sitting in the back sniping, when if the matchmaking was alright, I think they should be playing more like I do and getting quite a few kills and playing the objective. But at the moment, after it's been out for a month and a half, I would say this is probably my favourite COD. And also Zombies is extremely more entertaining than it was in the first Black Ops, in my opinion, because you've got the big map, Transit, and then you've just got a load of smaller maps from the inside Transit, which just, in my opinion, is an extremely good idea. But I do wish in one of the DLCs they will release a map where it's just loads of rooms, like in Kino der Toten or something along those lines, because that, in my opinion, would be a bit better. But I like what they've done with Zombies at the moment, and I do wish that they had, oh, there's one of my deaths as well, because I died there because I had the M27 out rather than the Vector. If I had my Vector I would have killed him earlier, but because the M27 doesn't have as high a fire rate, it's not going to kill as quickly, so he managed to pick me off. And back to what I was saying, I do wish they'd release a DLC of something along the lines of Kino or 5 from the first Black Ops, and bring back PhD Flopper, because PhD Flopper was probably my favourite perk in the game, because you could just run into a horde of zombies holding out a frag grenade and you wouldn't get injured by the grenade at all. And you could just run around with the Mustang Sally or upgraded RPG or the ray gun and not get damaged if you get trapped by a horde of zombies, which is always fun. And then one last thing before we go. I think in Zombies they could probably improve on the they could probably bring out a wonder weapon, because the jet gun, it's kind of a wonder weapon, but it's nowhere near as good as the thunder gun was in Black Ops. And there we have it, guys, 66-7 with 7 captures and 30 defense. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I'm not quite sure how we lost, but we did, so goodbye, and I'll see you all next time.